These are the same people that said Nintendo's going to be dead by 2014 in 2012.
Actually, they still think Nintendo's not going to make it back. To be honest, Nintendo has what it takes to survive. I mean, I honestly think their management needs to change a little bit, mainly in the marketing and trying to go out and get third-party developers. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
I mean, even if you can get indie developers, that's still better than nothing, right?
Yep.
I mean, because right now it looks like the best place for indie developers is Steam. I kind of want a Steam account now. I think that's all we have to talk about Smash. What do you think? Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, the move customization. How could I almost forget about that one?
That's probably going to be like the worst thing.
Ah, you killed yourself. You should have just kept on jumping.
I didn't even know I hit him until after the fact. I hit him! I could have made that.
You could have made it. See, move customization looks interesting, honestly.
It looks interesting, but at the same... I'm glad it's not an online thing, because then people would just, like, make the most busted characters.
Which I told King of Dragons that it's probably going to be based off of the character name, because you know how you can always insert your name in Smash?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be off of that. And then in the future we're going to get how the 3DS and Wii U are going to connect together. They didn't quite say how yet. I'm kind of looking forward to see how that's going to work out. I think we're done with Smash in this case.
Yep.
There's pretty much nothing else to talk about. Okay.
What was that?
Shot out at the weirdest angle ever.
Can't make it!
Just keep going. You could have made that one.
I could have. Okay, but going back to subject A that we were talking about.
Oh, like, this happened within 24 hours of this recording. The Ultimate Warrior's passing away, which...
That was a huge shock.
I mean, I got home from being out with a friend and...
You got home from being busy!
Yep. And honestly, it's like... I come home and I see, like, literally my Facebook wall is, like, covered in Ultimate Warrior passing away, and rest in peace, Ultimate Warrior. I don't know if that was the same with you last night.
Yep.
It was like...
Hell, I even told my dad, do you know Ultimate Warrior passed away? And he was in complete shock.
I mean, and it was like all hyped up for his return yesterday on Monday.
He was inducted into the Hall of Fame Saturday. He looked in good spirits. Yeah, he was limping to the ring like he was tired, but...
And then going back at it and rewatching that spot he did, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
that
his
segment,
promo on Monday.
his promo. And then the truth of this hitting.
He like talked about his own death, and that's... Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot a peanut.
That was the most eerie thing.
I mean, when you first think about it, it didn't hit you that he's talking about his death. And in all honesty, it would not have been in anyone's mind that...
You know, because what he was saying is true. Everybody is gonna die one day. But for him to say that, and then the day after, the very next day,
within what, 24 hours, right? It's like no more than 24 hours had passed, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, you know, that's nothing. You're still gonna get the one life?
I'm still gonna get the bananas.
I mean, that was like so scary, honestly. What? Oh, you did get it.
Okay, I don't know what to say about that.
I don't either. God damn it. That's a tricky one, isn't it?
Stage is trolling me.
Yeah, it is. But going back on that whole Ultimate Warrior passing away, that was... And, like I said, the entire wrestling...
Hey, where's the penguin?
That's what I was gonna ask. The entire wrestling universe is...
We had Undertaker lose
on Sunday. Which was a shocker enough as it is.
That was big! Okay, that made people cry and leave the arena.
Alright, there were like two basic reactions for that, and it was like, hold your both hands behind your head, like, you're in shock, and the other was like, cover your mouth out with shock. Those were the two reactions, and what made it so well
is that 6 people knew about it. 6. 6 people knew it was gonna happen. Only 6 people.
He got hit by a peanut. You're still gonna get bananas, right?
Yep.
I said that was a big shock for Sunday, and then Tuesday to hear Ultimate Warrior passing away. And to be honest, we had, growing up, we probably did see one of his matches, but we were like really young, and I doubt we could ever remember that. And this is like one of those things that you hear, especially in like sports where I'm going to go ahead and bring baseball, where someone talks about, oh, you should have seen this player play back when he was around. It was like one of the greatest things ever. That's pretty much what our experience with Ultimate Warrior was.
I mean, we only saw him in 2 matches.
One wasn't really a match though.
Damn it.
It was that weird,
It was
that cage match where he chased Hogan out of the arena.
no. We saw 2 of his matches. We saw the war games he had,
Yeah, I remember that one.
and then the match he had against Hogan, that's considered the worst match in wrestling history.
The Flash Bomb.
The supposed rematch between Hulk Hogan and the Warrior.
Is that one reason why?
It's no, just the whole match itself was like bad.
I said, and a lot of stuff we had to go off of Warrior was like stories from my dad, from our dad, I should say. And that was it, right? With your Diddy Kong.
This probably would be easy with Dixie.
I think these levels were designed to be played with Dixie. I couldn't hit him with beat up. Beat up! Yes! Oh man, that was a big shock. I mean, we were all like hyped up and like, excited for Smash Brothers, and then
I have to tell all my friends who also happen to be into wrestling, except for Wilgus and Justice. They could give 2 damns about it.
what were you gonna say?
But I had to tell them all, like, dude, the Ultimate Warrior just passed away. And they're like, shut the fuck up.
That's it, and it's like one of those, like I was saying, you go back, watch the video, and it's scary that it was talking about his own death. That was the scariest part, in all honesty. I know I've said that like a million times, but can't get around the fact how eerie it was. But I think that's about it that we have to talk about, right?
Pretty much.
I mean, it was a big shocker to... I mean, and I'm not a wrestling fan like King of Dragons is. And for me to be like completely shocked at this... Jump back up!
Damn it, how did I miss that?
You went to the right. And that's why. Can I give it a try now? Or you want to try doing this level?
I'm gonna try doing this level.
Well, the Alan Jackson concert that we had. I don't know if there's any stories that you could tell. I mean, you were backstage with all Mr. Jackson's guitars.
That was awesome. I got to see all his guitars get taken to the stage.
Like, were they taken all at once, or?
Nah, they came for them like
during the course of the concert.
Yep.
And I think one of the funniest things, because I was up and taking tickets. Well, I wasn't taking tickets. I was doing bag searching. Was they had to use the men's restroom as a women's restroom because the line to go into the women's restroom wrapped around the concourse.
I don't know, I heard that on the radio. I get to use radios at work because they like me.
I rarely use the radio. And it goes on beyond that. It was like at the end of the concert. I got out first, and King of Dragons was out like another 15 minutes after I got or so, right?
It was like another
15, 20.
half hour to
20 to
45
30
minutes.
I thought it was like 20 to 30 minutes.
No, I was there for some time after you.
And I said, this was the funny part. And I can literally say the first experience I had with a girl taking her pants off in front of me was not what I expected. I mean, as funny as that sounds, you missed that. You'd never miss that one.
I fell right through the platform.
I mean, as funny as that sounds as it is, right? I mean, she was like drunk and she was walking like with her husband or something like that. She was like a much older lady. And she's drunk off her ass. And I know that because her and her husband are walking out of the what's called arena into the parking lot, and she like stumbles about 5 times, and I'm just sitting there cracking up, laughing my ass off about it, because I had never seen anyone that drunk.
Yeah, we have.
No, the fact that they can't stand upright. Yeah, we haven't seen anyone like that, have we?
We've seen Wilgus almost put his face in kitty litter while he was drunk.
That's for another story. And what's it called? They're walking along the wall, and next thing I know, my car's like parked right in front of them where they're walking, and I don't have tinted windows at all. So if you've paid attention, you can obviously tell that I'm sitting in the car. And she goes ahead and drops her pants to take a piss at the wall. And in all honesty, what I should have done was like flash the high beams at them. I mean, that would have been hilarious. But then they're drunk, so I don't know what would have happened.
They probably have a brain aneurysm.
Who, them?
Yep.
Why?
Because you just shocked them. They're drunk. They don't know what's going on.
And that was my first experience with the chick pulling down her pants in front of me. Not exactly how you want it to go. Nor how you exactly picture it. I mean, if you tell that story to 1 million people, they will laugh at you for that. Well, they'd get a good laugh out of it, period, right?
Nah, no.
Well, you got a good laugh out of it, though. You've shot first aid too soon.
My finger slipped. Alright, take over.
Alright, I'm taking over from here. Alright, DK's got this. Alright, now you go ahead. I don't think you have any stories, do you?
Just at the... What's his face? That... Franklin Grant? Or... What's his name?
Which one?
The guy who was speaking at the concerts.
Oh, that fucking asshole! Religious asshole. That guy?
Yeah.
Oh man, and I mean, I'm religious, and K-Drives has his own view of religion as well. I'm not gonna say it's traditional religion, and I don't even have a traditional religious what's it called point of view as well, because K-Drives knows I constantly make fun of my own religion. And call them hypocrites, you know that's true.
Yep.
And he was just like one of those guys you just want to punch in the face.
Franklin Graham, that was his name. Grandson of Billy Graham. I wonder if that's superstar Billy Graham, the wrestler. I highly doubt it, but...
My point is, I wanted to kick his ass. I know you wanted to kick his ass.
I wanted to kick his ass, my friend wanted to kick his ass. Because she was right there on the stage listening to all that crap, and she wanted to kick his ass. Then again, she is an atheist, so... of course it would piss her off.
I'm for a religious person to say I want to kick the ass of a religious speaker. I mean, in all honesty, what did you do to piss off people of your religion?
Just the stuff he was saying, like, I don't agree with him.
Well, the fact he was acting like a hypocrite about it, and acting like he was better than everyone. Stuff like, oh god! Oh god, what the fuck?
Oh wow, I was right there too.
Oh god, what the fuck was that? Pineapple! Or is it it's that tree thing? It looks like a pineapple up there, doesn't it?
Yep.
Hey, we got a diorama unlocked.
Yay.
Oh, and let's not forget the Christian metal band. This is a love song!
I want to stick something in you! Okay. Okay, that's not exactly the kind of love I was expecting to hear from a Christian band, but if that's what floats your boat, more power to you.
So I guess next time we come back we will do what's called World 4 Secret Levels.
We don't know when we're gonna do it, we're just gonna do it.
Alright, see y'all later.
Peace.